Hello and welcome to the channel. Be sure to subscribe, hit that like button and leave comments below. You can see from the thumbnail intro, it's a look at alpha dogs and geopolitics. In the video, 8 African wild dogs try to cross a crocodile-infested river. The alpha dog pack leader sees something across the way. A vision maybe, the answer to a problem maybe, some great prize or opportunity. Pick any reason you want, but the alpha dog wants to get to it and the pack must follow. And what? Might you ask, has any of this got to do with Zelensky and Trump? Current geopolitics leaves the world uncertain. We rely on our leaders to make the right choices for the rest of us. We are the pack, right? And it could be a high price paid if leaders get it wrong. So what happened back at the river? Three dogs turned back. Do you think they thought the cost too great? Leave comments below. Meanwhile, back in the White House, alpha males Trump and Zelensky, global world leaders, try to navigate dangerous waters.
You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
Attention. We are now at DEFCON 1. Security lockdown.
Russian nukes.
Weapons of mass destruction or just friendly skies with incoming intergalactic nukes? Where do you hide? Who can survive total devastation? Some argue conventional wars are less terrifying. Would you like to be on the receiving end of this? Conventional warfare or not, this is still terrifying destruction. Even if you believe war will never come the shores of United States, as many other Western countries do, about their own shores, violent public unrest is widespread over dissatisfaction about the direction political leaders have taken. And now to add to all that, there's a new different type of war being waged, and once again the pack is expected to follow.
to the stock market plunge as President Trump ramps up his tariff threats. The S&P 500 is now down more than 10% from its record high set less than a month ago. Our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, has the latest. Good morning, Mary.
Hey, Rebecca, good morning. Well, the president insists the U.S. will ultimately benefit from these tariffs, but Wall Street is clearly not convinced as we are seeing new signs this morning that Trump's trade war is taking a real toll on the American economy. This morning, new alarm bells on Wall Street as the president's trade war escalates. The Dow plunging more than 500 points, and for the first time in 2 years, the S&P 500 going into correction territory, down 10% from its high last month. A benchmark that speaks to investor anxiety over Trump's tit-for-tat tariffs. Still, the president says he's not backing down.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Stephen, Natasha. President Trump's tariffs and his remarks about a possible recession, rather not ruling one out, I should say, prompting a jittery day on Wall Street, the U.S. stock market having one of its worst days in years. And Wall Street questioning how much pain President Trump will let the economy endure through tariffs and other policies. Questioning how much pain President Trump will let the economy endure through tariffs and other policies.
The alpha dogs say it's the only way.
The Dow Jones
Trade tariffs, you tit me and I'll tat you. What do you think? The financial markets are jittery without reason? Write your comments below.
President Trump's on again, off again relationship with tariffs causing investors to worry. President Trump telling Fox News this weekend, too, that when asked about the possibility of a recession, he said, quote, "I hate to predict things like that." Trump said he wants to bring manufacturing jobs back to the U.S., among other reasons he's given for tariffs.
And should the pack be expected to follow? Is it patriotism, loyalty, ride or die friendship? You know, those friends that we would ride to the end of the world with. Is your leader the type of person you'd like to sit down and have a drink with? Are they one of the boys or girls? Similar to the 8 African wild dogs, the legendary lemmings had suicidal tendencies.
They reached the final precipice. This is the last chance to
They
turn
jumped
back.
off cliffs attempting to get to some distant faraway place and perished in the process.
Yet over they go.
So before we rush to jump off the cliff top or head down the road to financial Armageddon, or even try to nuke the planet, let's just pause a minute while still standing on the shore before we cross that river. Because if we ponder long enough and use enough foresight, we might ask the question, is the price too great?